What up, what up? Welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. So I just kind of left myself standing here while I was loading up to load in some more skeletons while I had a chance. Seemed like the right thing to do just to kind of keep the XP flowing in. So we can kind of get more enchantments on our armor and stuff. I need to make a few swords. What is this looking like? So this is empty. This is just all a mess. Everything is a mess because I need to get more, what do you call it? Storage, and then have this stuff getting smelted down. I mean, I guess, do I really need to do that? Probably not, right? Because in all reality, we're gonna have a different, XP farm here probably in the next like 10 hours or so. So I don't know how many more waiting sessions we're gonna do here, right? Like we're gonna get, once we get semi-enchanted up, we're gonna get in the nether. Once we're in the nether, we're gonna get blaze rods, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, we've already been in the nether, but we're gonna find a blaze spawner so we can get blaze rods. And then we can do the armadillo infestation one, which is just a more efficient way to get XP. And then, I mean, in all reality, the Guardian farm will probably be a good XP farm when we get that going. A lot of this stuff just is dependent on how fast we can get going with certain things. Closest village is like, I don't know, 500 blocks away, and that's kind of the, outside of starting my base, that's the next big thing I'd like to get going, is a village, iron farm, village trading. So, you know, oh, that didn't take long. All these guys killed. Shouldn't be too many here, I don't think. Because I left it on and then I walked away and like Minecraft updated and it just booted me off. So I don't think it was on very long while I was waiting. Apparently it was on for a good amount. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, not that long. Not that long. Let's go around to the side, get any XP that's stuck in the blocks. Okay, good. Let's put this here. Let's actually put that there so we can drop it as we go up the ladder. Looks like it's daytime-ish. Maybe? I don't know, the skies are pretty gray. I was hoping the update was, like, optimization for running, like the new graphics, like, well, I guess it's not new, but that, you know, the fancy graphics isn't the one. What is it? Vibrant visuals? That's what I was hoping. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but all right, so what do we got? A lot of nothing seems to be what we have. Like, we need the villager trading for sure, but I want to get some template of this going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat a steak. We should have some diamonds because we actually have been productive. Let's do I need silk touch on the axe, so I need to do an axe. And then I should theoretically have a diamond shovel that's full and just needs, yes. Okay. And then the boots are good right now, right? Like, it's not going to get much better than that. Actually, you know what I'm curious of? Best. Oh, spell helps if you spell it. for hardcore. I just want to see what it says. What is this? Okay, well. Villagers trading for mending. Yes, we know that. Okay. So helmet is protection, unbreaking, respiration 3, aqua affinity. We know that. Chest piece, it says mending, protection 4, unbreaking 3. Thorns 3 is optional on all of the other stuff. Leggings is saying protection, unbreaking, swift sneak, but I think you can only trade for swift sneak from the piglins. And then feet, protection, unbreaking, feather falling, depth strider 3, or frostwalker 2, or soul speed 3, which will, you know, we'll figure that out. We'll probably have multiple sets of boots, honestly. But that's okay. So what we need is another pair of pants to enchant, and honestly, I guess it said just flat out protection. Which makes me question a few things. Like, I think having one with blast protection seems like it's a good idea. Just for the creepers. Like, if I can increase my survivability just because of creepers, like, it's worth it. All right, so let's use our diamonds here. We got them. We might as well use them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for pants. Might as well just fucking keep them on. I don't know. Let's make a pair of pants, another chest piece. Let's make an axe, another pickaxe, and in all reality, we could just unenchant the shovel. Oh, I need the blue. It seems like I should be able to sleep. Does it not? Does it seem dark? It seems like I'm being led into a false sense of security and like the sun is just there. Really? I don't know that I believe that it's not. I don't like that at all. Okay, I do have an issue though. This is actually now higher. Actually, you know what? Let's do this for now. All right, this is now higher than my, what do you call it? Okay. Let's make a walkway over here. Let's click on this. Let's get, I mean, honestly, in all reality, we could unenchant the sword. We could unenchant the axe. We could unenchant, we're not going to unenchant that shovel. Silk Touch is a good enchant. All right, let's go back over here. It's fucking dark. I was going to say, there's no way it's not nighttime in this game. As I just get robbed. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Move that over there. Sorry. All right, let's go back here. Let's get some magic happening. Or some enchanting happening. Whatever you want to call it. All right, so we want not fire protection. Not regular protection. Not fire protection. Okay, so these two are going to be rolling the same enchant. So let's go grab our helmet. The diamond helmet that we have pre-made here. Wherever it may be. Okay, let's grab the diamond helmet. Let's also grab our other shovel. What is on this? Just on breaking? Yeah, we could get... This way we have some scrap enchantments. Because we are level 40, which means that we could actually potentially progress a little bit here. So, what? I feel like my boots are okay right now, minus Depth Strider and Mending. And obviously, if we could get Protection 4, that would be great. But you have to, I think you have to combine for Protection 4. I don't know that you can enchant for Protection 4. All right, but either way, we need another pick. We're gonna get lucky? No, we got robbed. We got literally robbed. That's nuts. Just unbreaking? You better give me a great enchantment option then from this. Okay, so we can't get 4, but it's giving me protection, or fire protection. I don't want fire protection on those. Let's see what the helmet comes up with. Protection. I think we roll it. Oh my gosh. I have the worst luck with this, bro. This is crazy. projectile protection. I'm assuming that's rolling the same. Okay, let's see what the axe rolls. Unbreaking. I don't know that I want to risk that for the axe. I almost want to unenchant that Unbreaking 3 because I already have Unbreaking 3 on that, and I already have. Well, we could combine that with that, I guess, and then we're up a little bit on that. Fortune 2 on a shovel. Do I care about Fortune 2 on a shovel? I don't know that I do. I don't think that I do. What about the sword? Sharpness 3? I mean, I guess. I mean, that's not even really that good either. I think we botch it. I think we throw a level 1 enchant on a shovel. Yeah, a level 1 enchant on a shovel. Just to get that out of the way. And then we go back here. Protection 3. I think if we're going to do protection 3, we do it on the pants in the hopes that we can combine our pants. We got robbed. What are we at? We're at 30, so we get one more enchant. Let's hope we can pull a... No, we got sharpness on that. We got sharpness 4 on that. Protection 4 on the chest piece. Let's go with that. I think that's... Alright, protection 4 and unbreaking on the chest piece is... I mean, it's not ideal. We can combine these two things to get an okay pair of pants. And then, I mean, we're missing a few extra enchantments. And we're losing our blast protection. But we could always unenchant the armor in the hopes that we get a little bit more progress on that. So let's... Oh, wait, what I... Let's see what we can pull for a level 28 enchant. Like, hang on, let me do this. Let me do a torch there. Oh, I was robbing myself the whole time, wasn't I? I sure was. Yeah, that hurt my heart, whatever just happened there. Fuck, that really sucks. I can't believe that. Unbreaking 3 on a... I guess... Do I do that on the axe? Let's see what the axe is pulling here. Hang on. Efficiency 3. It's better than what I had. Smite 3. Smite 3. What's the shovel coming up? Silk Touch on the shovel again. It's probably gonna... Yeah, okay. So I guess I could combine my two shovels. I don't know. Hang on. We want to go over here with this. Where'd that shovel go? Alright, so we could actually pull off that Silk Touch too, right? Because we already got Silk Touch and Efficiency 3. And then if we can get an Efficiency 3 enchant, well, a level 21 enchant, we could get an Efficiency 4 shovel. I love that it popped Silk Touch again. But it's a 24 enchant. I don't think I mess with that. I think I combine these two. That's 5. That's 6. So we do that. And then I think we combine our Unbreaking. With this. What does that cost? 4. What does that cost? 2. Okay. That way we have a work pick and a getting more diamonds pick. We got extra protection now. So we got protection 4, protection 3, protection 3, and then fire protection 4 with Unbreaking. I mean, and we actually technically have protection 4 on the helmet too, but we need to have one piece of gold inside of the bastion. So, I mean, we still have 13 diamonds. Let's get rid of some of this extra shenanigans. I did not pull any luck with the axe at all, which is actually nutty. Super annoying. Alright, so first thing we want to do is we want to finish our last circle here. We got a work pick. Let's just get it. Nope. I love that the first block I swing at, I miss. So let's get this out of the way. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we'll get this done. And then we'll get, the bottom floor laid out, right? Like, I think that's a fucking gravel. Ruining everything. Alright, well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna need it eventually here because we'll just put that there. I don't care about diorite right now. I like it, but I'm not super concerned about it. Alright. Now, the only downside is we are going to have to lay out any copper we get. Hang on, let me just get this coal out of here. We'll do that, yeah. I mean, in all reality, I could just enchant or take a base level pick and just fix this one up in the hopes that I only have to do that once or twice. Because the more you do it, the more expensive it gets. And maybe I get lucky and only have to do it once before I got to put mending on. Like I said, the problem is the closest village is 500 blocks away, which means that I'm gonna have to fucking bounce villagers for like a pain in the butt because they're over a hill. They're in just like the most annoying position from my base. It's not like I could just ride them up the river. And I have to go through the dark oak forest, which even during the daytime, you don't really want to do that if you could help it. So that's a thing that we'll have to do. Alright, andesite. I don't actually know what I want to do for a floor pattern right now. I know I want to use the pale oak and what do you call it? Tough bricks, I think. Or polished tough. One of the two. Maybe pale oak and polished andesite. I don't know. We gotta see. We'll figure that out as soon as we clear this out. We don't want to do a tiny pattern, but we also don't want to do a huge pattern. And we want it to be fairly simple and repeatable. So we'll definitely get there. I think we're gonna definitely get the floor done today. And then I want to at least get a template laid out for the pattern on the wall, how I want to do that. And that means we're gonna have to count the blocks on the wall too. Let's put this where the water is because we're about to have to sleep. Yep. All right, let's get that. And I mean, we gotta kind of get a lot of things going here at the same time. So I think what I'm gonna do is I want the main floor of the base to have a fountain in the center, right? And we're gonna do a giant glass pyramid. But we don't want it to be just glass, because I don't want it to look like... Building something out of just glass in Minecraft does not ever end up looking good. So we want to have, like, some sort of support for it. And I'm thinking that's where the copper grating is going to come in. Like, I think it might be worthwhile to go find a trial chamber and, like, we could run in and just destroy the you know, either beat the trial or get rid of some of the spawners in the way. But we could harvest a crap ton of copper stuff from that, and then I wouldn't have to like smelt it all and dig it all in, you know, from raw ore. But that being said, baking off the raw ore also gives you XP. So, but I don't think that's going to be a problem after we get to the nether anyway. You just do a potion of infestation, armadillo on a cactus with a zombie nearby, and you get tons and tons of what do you call it. And then, I mean, you could set up a trident killer, although we'd have to hunt tridents down, and that's still a proposition that annoys me or scares me. I wish a few things in Bedrock would change. I don't think they ever will. One of them being, I wish we could build on the nether like you can in Java. I miss farms above the nether roof because you just never had to worry really about spawning. You build it like, you know, 20 blocks above the roof and you're pretty much good because you usually have about 10 blocks of just nothing. Like, it's just netherrack. Like, it's not really big openings until you go 20 so blocks below the surface. So if you go 20 above, you're 40 blocks away. You're eliminating almost, I think, half, pretty much. You know, you think like maybe probably half because there's an air pocket of maybe 10 or 15 blocks. So you're probably eliminating half the spawn locations just by doing that. Whereas if you're building below the roof of the nether, like short of getting a fucking TNT dropper to just blow out the world all the way down from top to bottom, like, you know, for 128 circle block radius, you're not really upping your efficiency. Which I don't know, like, you know, I don't know how far we're going to take the hardcore world. I'd like to make it last. If this does, like, end up, say we go a while and then it ends up going, I don't know that I would struggle doing another one. I might just try to make a forever world. I actually might go back to the Woolnask world that I had with my friends and just kind of keep building in that. And then that way, if they ever hop back on, I can be like, yeah, like, hey, it's a thing. I hate that I don't have enough inventory space for this whole floor. I am curious as to how many stacks this is, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to, what do you call it? Underground here next, and we're going to go harvest pretty much a bunch of tuft. I think half of it at least in tuft, minimum half of what we've got for blocks here on the ground and in our inventory. So we'll count our stacks, we'll make sure we have that much room, and then we'll get at least half of it in tuft, and then the other half in what do you want to call it, pale oak or potentially andesite. All right, so we're up here. So let's look at our inventory. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So it looks like 17 stacks. All right, we got 1 full chest of that. We probably could cook off the rest of this cobble, even though I'm sure I'm out of coal in here, because that's the other thing that I don't have set up yet is the kelp farm. I don't want you to have all that. Thanks. Give me some back. All right. Where's the whatever blocks? Whatever blocks. Where's the gravel? That doesn't go in there. That goes with the snow. We got a crap ton of diorite out of this hole. That's kind of crazy. Actually got a crap ton of lapis lazuli. Or did I still have some of the lapis on me? I might have still had some of the lapis on me. So that might be why that's there. All right, gravel. Not looking so hot in the gravel end of things. We're gonna put that over there. We're gonna keep that on us. I suppose we could get rid of the milk bucket. I mean, I had that in case. Yeah, let's keep it just in case we get ganked by a couple witches. It might be worthwhile to just have that on our inventory. All right, so let's go back down. Good, that still hurts. So what did I say? 16 stacks plus whatever this is. apparently is a bunch. So, general idea is we're going to have a fountain in the center here. Nice walls going into each section. Glass pyramid's going to start kind of in this area going up, which is going to be a big glass pyramid. It's going to have little, like, angled roof outcroppings in the center so that we're going to be able to fly in with our elytra. And then I think what I'm going to do is that we're going to, in the center of the fountain, we'll have a chest in the water, and then below this, we'll dig out a room, and we'll have that be a giant storage room. And then we'll be able to dig rooms off of each, you know, I forget what you would call it, but, you know, north, south, east, and west point, and build a smaller room with a pyramid coming out of the ground out of those, right? And I think that's ultimately the plan. Here's my question. Is this going to give me shit? No. Okay, good. Good. I can do this. My whole thing was... Forgot about Anvil's Folly. My whole thing was I couldn't move this because I didn't want to remake all the bookshelves. So as long as I can get the bookshelves back, even though this is not, you know, efficient cutting with the shovel. Okay. Still happy to be able to finally... Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Well, let's pick this stuff up over doing stuff. And then let's see what we got for other blocks. So 4 more. So it's about 20 stacks of stuff is what's down there. So we're going to need to get 10 stacks of tuft. Now, what's nice is I think as we're digging out the tuft, we might end up... just want to fill this hole because it's bugging me. Not that it matters, but it was just bugging me. Now, we might find some more diamonds as we're doing the tuft, so that's cool too. All right, so we're all dug out now. Let's get rid of that. Let's go over here and keep cooking stuff off. Let's put this in our high quality. We need that stuff chest back into here with that. Let's move that down. All right, let's go to our mine. That's the next step. Now the glass is a whole nother thing, and then that we'll have to set up. I think that they get to be what? 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I need to do a 10 by 10 for that, and I'm going to show you what I mean as I say that. And then we got, you know, stuff to harvest, but again, we got to start automating a lot of this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go down our mine tunnels that we've already dug out, and we're going to pull tuft out of the wall. What do we got? Come on, guys, kill yourselves. The nice thing is that as they jump up to get to me as I'm going by, they hurt themselves on the spikes. So we might hollow this room out and just make this a pseudo slime farm. So far. It's so far down. Alright, so we're going to start with over here. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're just going to run through until we find tuft. Oh, let's not put that. I was going to say, can I build on bedrock? Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to collect half. Actually, might as well just collect a whole inventory of just tuft. And then if we get some diamonds, we get some diamonds. Cool. We want to make sure we're lighting it up as we're going because I don't want stuff to spawn. And what's nice about tuft is it actually mines pretty quick. So it shouldn't take too long, maybe like 15 minutes, and we'll have most of it. As long as it's here to get, right? Like, because you could just be looking around for it. It looks like this is going for a bit, which is nice. I like how big that this chunk of this is right now. We're obviously going to probably have one stack of the deep slate, but you know, whatever. Alright, so I think we're just gonna work on going back and forth. Obviously, we have to not get ourselves in a position where we're trapped in bedrock. I don't know why I'm having that moment. Is it in Java where you can't build in bedrock? Or was that a thing at one point in time? Like, I'm having this notion that, like, or is it a certain depth that I think it's a certain depth. If you go to the bottom, like if you find a super deep hole, is it here that I can't drop a block? I'm just curious, because I feel like I remember this being a thing. No, that's not that. Huh. Could just be crazy. Apparently there's a zombie over there. He's like, bro, there's diamonds over here. That's what he's trying to tell me. He's just trying to pass on the love. He's like, yo, get your riches. Alright. Am I already full? Like, why is... I don't know why it's not picking those blocks up very effectively, but it's not. Okay. Okay, maybe we won't find any diamonds. I kind of felt like, with the amount of blocks that we were uncovering in such a big chunk, that we would, but apparently I was what you would call delusional. Alright, let's let's go over this way. Alright, so turns out, even with all this dug out, no, where the fuck is our... Hang on. I don't know that I want to fill up my inventory with redstone, but sometimes ores hide behind ores, and I want to, like, make sure there's no diamonds there. Also, levels. Jeez, guys. What are you doing? Alright, so we're gonna do that. Make sure we can get back up there. Okay. And moving on. What did we get from that? We got a pretty good amount. Unfortunately, our inventory got foddered up by... You know what I think we should do? Just to prevent this from being a thing. Something like that, and then we'll leave room for diamonds. Okay. Now, I don't know if tuft forms after everything, or if diamonds can technically be in the middle of tuft. But we're gonna find out. Mathematically, with the blocks that we're uncovering, if there are diamonds in there, we're finding them. let's put a torch up there, I guess. Okay. I guess we don't really need to go too much lower than this, so that way we're not doing the bouncing around. That might not be too efficient in bouncing around in the bedrock. Based on how big these nodes are, I don't think that we need to go much further than that. My eyes are like, what are you doing, bro? Where's my water? Also, not super happy with the 30-degree weather already. I feel like we're getting pretty close to guaranteeing a white Christmas at this point. Okay. All right, well, I guess into the next layer. The diamond thing's not looking super promising, but we're filling up the level, our inventory much quicker than I had anticipated. I thought these clusters were going to be smaller. All right, well, I guess. Okay. Oh, I wanted to at least pull one stack of diamonds out of this, but not stack, but you know what I mean, like one cluster of diamonds out of this, but I don't think that's gonna happen. The rate we're filling up, and the lack of just total ore inside of this at all. I think Tuff generates on its own, it looks like. I mean, it looks like stuff can generate on the edges, but I don't think that we're getting, diamonds in the center of this. Like, maybe we could expose some on the edge. Okay. All right, what are we looking at? We've got, yeah, we're almost there. I mean, we'll ditch this stack of deep slate, and then we'll also ditch that stack of what is that? Oh, that's probably a cave opening. If that's, I think that stuff doesn't. Does that spawn in the middle? That does not spawn in the middle. There, yeah, I was gonna say. That makes sense. Oh, he's coming for me. Interesting. Do I want to go up there? I mean, I don't really have an inventory. Is he gonna come down? I'm curious. I was just curious if they were gonna come down. All right, so mathematically, we want to make a set of steps up. Oh! Sorry, that was a safety precaution there. I thought that guy was trying to knock me in. What, we just got a fucking set of steps here? Interesting. Just a set of steps, guys. Nothing to be too concerned about. Sorry. Kept hitting the wrong button. Okay. We got nothing up here. I was hoping that, like, maybe there'd be a set of diamonds in the wall as I was exploring. Can I drop? I can't. I can do that, though. You never know. We might have some diamonds under the lava, guys. We're rolling the dice here. Even though it's taken forever for the lava to recess. Whole lot of nothing. Okay. Well, now we know. Now we know there's a whole lot of nothing over there. Okay, that hurt. Gravel can go away. And then we're full. I'm bumping my head. No. Where did I come in? No, I came in. I was to say. Ouch. Alright. And we are full. Now we can go back. Well, that did not go as I thought it was gonna go. It went quicker, and I did not find any diamonds. Both of those are not what I was thinking. All right, so we need to bring the iron up and the gold up. Shoot. Oh, hey, I found the other obsidian that we were looking for. Sad face. What can I get rid of? I hate to throw the torches in there, but I feel like I kind of got to. Torches. All right. Yep. Wait, what's in this other chest? Anything extravagant? No. Is it nighttime? Probably. I will say that other texture pack, the lighting does make it at least easy to tell if it's day or night, even when you're underground, which is like sort of cool. Okay, daytime. That's a win for us. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, I think over there we're gonna make a little wood farm. So let's take extra blocks. We're gonna put all of those there, right? Boop, 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 boop. Good, great, awesome. We're gonna go. Can I not jump that? Oh, the ladder was really ruining my whole day there, apparently. I guess I gotta do this way. Hang on. Boop. And then I gotta do this way. And you'll see what the plan with that is in a second. Let's actually get the iron and combine it with the other iron. Cool, great, awesome. We're gonna come over here and we are gonna put the iron in there. Okay, so we need not a lot. What do we need? 4 hoppers? We need some chests for sure. I think we can get away with 2. But let's bring the other hoppers with us because chests. Let's bring that with us. Let's bring, hang on. Let's bring a stack of bones with us because, you know, that's a thing. I need pale oak saplings. Alright, let's go. What block do we want to make this out of, actually, though? Something that's going to stick out. So let's do deep slate. Because we're going to... Oh, hey. That tuft can go with the other tuft. Okay. 2 stacks of deep slate. Okay. Let's... That's right. I mean, your brother. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Okay. Do I have another crafting table so I don't have to bring that one? Yes. Okay, good. So then we want to go in here. What can we do? Actually, wait. Can I make... Don't mind me, guys. I'm just losing my mind slowly. Where is the... I guess I gotta search it. I know how to probably make it. The stone cutter's probably smooth stone and a piece of iron, I think. Might be flat slabs and then that. I don't know, 3 stone. Okay. So I should have some smooth stone, some iron. Hope. Should be able to make the stone cutter. Okay. This we could just drop here. It's like I don't need to do anything crazy with that, so I just want to have it as an option because I think it gives you better rates on some of the stuff. What do we got here? We got the regular bricks, the tiles. Now, here's my other question that I probably don't have. I need to test it with. Is if I had regular deep slate, would I have different options? And would they be better? Is the question. So... I need a bigger smelter. Shoot. I guess you know what? We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. Let's make 1 stack of polished because I want to see if the polish turned into something different since you can craft them that way. No, you can just go back to the bricks and you actually miss out on the tiles. Oh, no, you have the tiles. What did we miss out on? Or is it just automatically get rid of... Hang on, I want to see. Oh, okay, so you lose out on the walls, that, and then it just gives you... Bro, just jump off a cliff? Relax, dude. Alright, so I'm thinking tiles is the way to go. I think they look better. Can I arrow over there? Thanks, appreciate it. Alright, okay. Cool. Alright, let's go. And we want to go off to the kitty corner here a little bit because this isn't going to be a permanent build. This is just going to be a temporary thing. So we are gonna yeah, we're gonna all right. Cool. Now we are going to try to do multiple things here at once, right? Like stuff like this is getting closed in. Yes, I seen the iron, but we're past the point of caring about. Oh, that seems like I should just grab that one. That one's right there. Now, if you want to be efficient, you still want to stop spawning, you can actually skip every other layer. You don't have to just fill this all the way in like I'm doing. because, you know, the 1 block high is enough. And then if you ever dig in, you're like, oh, I just got to replace a little bit. You know what I mean? You don't have to go crazy. All right. Of course, I did not bring enough of the upper level here. So let's see how far we can get. Can we make it so that we can at least reach the ground? So I think if we do 1 more layer there, then we can fill the ground in from up here. That's my thought process. I'm just picking up non-stop flowers and shit, which is good. This is only efficiency 3 and it's instant mining. That's actually good. Alright, so now we can just crouch and... I hate when it does that and it skips the layer. Okay, so... I mean, in all reality, I kind of want to go 1 more layer off this. But I mean, I'd have to go so far because of the hill. We got a lot of terraforming to do at some point, but that's going to be when we have TNT and we can just blow a whole layer off of the map. You know what I mean? Okay, so we'll do that. Trying to keep it as natural looking of an edge as possible. So it's just like a 1 block difference, and then we're gonna get rid of this whole section for into this other one, right? We want it to go over into that like that. Yep. Okay. Good, great, awesome. And then I mean, in all reality, I think we cut this other section back a little bit too. I think we're gonna go like this. Because I don't like that hard corner from the hole in the ground. Trying to watch the durability on the shovel as well here. Okay, so now we can get rid of all this. Get out of the way, cow. Moo. Oh, instant mining is glorious, isn't it? The best. The literal best. When you can do it with, like, every block, it's so much fun. It, like, really opens up the game for you. As far as flowers go, though, I don't really give a shit about flowers, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna... The seeds I don't need, and back to that. Okay. Pick up the rest of this dirt here. Which we probably don't have enough inventory space for, obviously. I mean, what we could do, though, is... That's a lot. I might have over... I'm just trying to think of, like, how far down I came from the wall. I'm thinking we want to fill it... Bro. Get the fuck away from me. Stupid. That bro, dude's wearing a full set of diamond armor and had a Nautilus shell? Eat a dick. Alright, we're gonna go here for now. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to rebuild the world here. Now, in a perfect world, we have enough. Do we actually? Probably not. Okay. That was the plan. Okay. Okay. I don't know how that tuft got there, but we're gonna be picking that up. Alright. Now, what we want to do at some point in this glorious world is we want to light up all that underwater stuff with sea pickles so that nothing can spawn. That seems like that's, unless you make a mistake like I just did there, that seems like that's the fastest way to actually place blocks, is to place them down and just close yourself in one level at a time here. I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems to be. I'm so glad I got this whole fucking setup in iron armor, because that's what I wanted on my fucking bingo list here today. Alright, so now if we just do that, I left my bed up. Okay, it just seemed darker than it was. Never mind. It's only noon. What the fuck? Literally, it's pushing blocks backwards, which makes absolutely no fucking sense. That block placement for both of those was bullshit. In every sense of the word. Okay. Remember when I said it was faster? That was before the game was like, fuck you. Oh, I can't reach that? Okay. Oh, alright. Well, I mean, if anything, I guess we should raise the floor up one more, because then I can reach up higher to come down with blocks faster. I hate all the big holes in the map. They're so annoying. There should be a minimum of like 5 blocks surface area, unless it's like an actual movie. Just an underwater cave of nothingness. Also, all the dirt that I'm going to be using to fill this hole is probably like despawning as we speak. I know I didn't pick up the tuft. I'm over it already. Alright, let's get out of here and go to the bed, because that's... Yep, all those blocks despawned. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's everything fine. Oh! Okay. Back into the hole we go. Also, did this not ding because it's... I don't think it did because... Relax, George. You got played with while I was working out and after, so I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Alright. Problem is that I need this. I think I almost need to take off one more layer, and I hate to do that. But I think I have to. I think I have to come from here, and I think I have to take off one more layer. And by have to, I mean like the small voice in my head is saying to do it. Other than that, there's no actual reason to do it. Oh, see, that's why I really was like, do I really want to do it? Because I knew we were going to get to the point where we were, what do you call it? What's the word I want to say? Uncovering stone. But that's fine. This is all part of it. This is part of the... If you're gonna build, this is part of the process. You've gotta make things look like a thing. Okay. We'll plant trees, we'll do some paths about and stuff, like, not like we're just gonna, oh, we'll definitely fill this in now, because we are not, it's not a 3-block high jump, so that's useless to us anyway. We're gonna definitely take the top of that hill off as well. Ooh, this shovel is having a bad day now. I don't know if it's gonna make it. I think we're definitely going to take that hill off over there, just because that's so little, I don't even like it. We might make it like a little knoll. Oh, that shovel's getting eaten up. I think we're going to have to... We're going to have to probably end the shovel here. I don't want to break it because it's so touch. I think that's where it's ending for that shovel. Alright, let's go back and try to finish this as fast as we can. Beautiful. 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 And go back. Okay. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is most likely in line with where the room from the one side is going to come out to. So, like, I don't want to run into a lake, and if we dig into it a little bit, now at least we aren't going to have to fill that hole in while we're actually trying to build. Because right now we're just doing a lot of prep. Boop. Okay. Because, yeah, like, well, we might have chipped into it. We might have just been on the edge of what I plan on doing. But again, who knows if we might at some point want to build off of those rooms, smaller rooms, and just have like a spider web of rooms. Okay. Hey, we're at the level, guys. Apparently, despite all those blocks, I only picked up 3 stacks. I don't want to call bullshit on that, but I kind of do. Fucking place the blocks. Alright. Sir fucking drowned. in the hole behind me. All right, let's get all this. Great. Awesome. We're making some progress here. I don't want to get rid of all the hills because it looks all it's like just the super flat area looks super unnatural. So we're gonna have like this hill off to the one side, and then I think we'll bring it low into this other side. We just don't want it to be as weird and uneven shaped as it is. All right. Beautiful. That is sufficient. I definitely need to get rid of that though. And I think I'm just going to build. Do I try to get an efficiency 3? No, because I don't have my enchanting station set up. I think I might just build a shovel and combine it. I know that's lazy and we're probably fucking ourselves for later, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So we should have... Actually, you know what we could... No, I don't want to do that. I want one full one because I don't want to mess around with doing it too often. Like too many things because that raises the enchanting level. Let's get rid of some of this nonsense like that. Honestly, I don't care about the Nautilus shell. We'll end up having so many of them at some point that it's going to be annoying. Let's cook that off. Pull the iron out because that's a thing. Crafting table. Shovel. Anvil. Cool. Perfect. 2. 2 is all I need. All right. So. We want to... Okay. We want to do that. And we want to do this. See, like little holes like this, we want to fill in. We can make little holes like this at some point that have purposes. Like we can make a little pond in certain spots, which we might end up doing. But I don't want to be dealing with just a random, hey, here's a hole. Deal with it. I feel like this ends up being way more dirt than I wanted to take off right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to round it off. I don't know if that makes sense, but we're going to make it seem like we want it. So like this, and then we probably want to cut this in a little bit so that it comes into that. I don't want to take this whole hill down, so like that. If you walk backwards, it ends up looking a little bit more sloped curve than aggressive angle. See how it like you can cut away at smooth slopes? Perfect. Alright. Now that we have finally finished literally making room for a temporary thing. Because that's the way my brain works. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So off of this, what we want is don't mind me. I'm just trying to think how I want this. Let's go long way, right? So we want to go, yeah, kind of like, we want a chest. Oh, did it get dark? Or is this a thunderstorm? What is this? Oh, must have got dark. I didn't even realize it. Okay. Let's get our crafting bench out. Put it over here for now, underneath the tree. It's a good place for it. We want to make, I don't know, 4 hoppers. It's weird. I have iron and I have chests in my inventory. Okay. I was gonna say. Okay. So we want 1, 2, right? All right. So then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yep. That's where we want that. Now, we want to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think what we want to do is do this. Oh. Okay. Okay. And then we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Should have 3 and then that. 3 and then that. Beautiful. And this is just a real simple thing I'm doing here. I'm not doing anything crazy. Okay, then we're gonna, easiest way to actually do this is grab another bucket, get rid of the flowers because we don't care about those. Take this, and then technically if I put, oh, I forget that you waterlog fucking. Alright, so if I do that now, this will tell me right where I need to go. Okay. Okay. You might be thinking to yourself, what is he doing? Even I don't know. I'm gonna definitely drink this milk here real quick so that I can make an infinite water source. Okay. But before I do that, I want to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. We're gonna get rid of that. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. How many do I have between this one? 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're gonna run over here. And like I said, the goal is a floor and an idea on the wall. I got about 40 minutes to figure that out. Okay, so we're gonna go boop. And then if I skip one, I can do that. Okay, let's try this again. From the center, over. From the center, over. From the center, over. Okay, so this is gonna go all to here. Okay, and then I'm trying to think how I can get that to go in, or if I just need to run the chest down one more. Or if I just need to run hoppers all the way along. I don't know. I don't really want to run hoppers all the way along because it's super inefficient. I'm sure I'll come up with an idea that makes perfect sense. I don't have an allays yet, so I can't do that. So if I dig this out and put this here. Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. So if I come over here, I can technically, yeah, I have a plan. I have a plan. Stand, right? We're going to get rid of this. Beautiful. We're going to take this, fill it up, dump it, right? Cool, great, awesome. Then we're going to dig down 2 holes. Grab our chests, get rid of the fucking flowers and nonsense. Okay, cool. Then what we're going to do is we really only need hang on. Gravity's fucking me. Or not gravity, the water is. Okay. Fucking flowers are so annoying. That's what I want. Alright, that goes there. Hang on, I gotta fix this a little bit. This is getting cheeky. Alright, so we want... I also lost a fucking hopper somehow. I don't know how that happens, but sure. Alright. Now the only problem is technically the center will have a little bit of a dead spot, but I don't think that's a big deal. And then we'll have a little bit of a dead spot there. And again, I don't think that's that big a deal. Here's my question. Can I... Yes, okay, so we want just... It's going to be kind of annoying because it's going to be another little bit of a hitbox that things can catch on, but we need to be able to plant the trees. And this is just going to make it so we get most of our saplings back without me having to... Okay, and then... Let me get off of that, and... Alright, let me get rid of this extra shit in my inventory real quick. Because that's... I'm literally getting tilted because there's just nonsense. Which I know is not a reason to get tilted. But I'm getting tilted. Oh, I don't have any fucking room. I'm an idiot. Alright, dirt. Or grass. Get the fuck out. Okay. Dirt. Get the fuck out. Cobble. And stone. Get the fuck out. Okay. Grass. Stuffs. Get out. Thank you. Created stuffs. Get out. Ores. And get out. I will keep that. I will keep that. This will go away. Nope. There and there. Okay, good, great, awesome. Now, what we're gonna do is cut these 2 trees down. Okay. Trees. Trees. Now the problem is that I'm thinking we're gonna want stripped blocks, which is the worst thing you can build out of, because it's just so inefficient. Is it nighttime already again? That's actually insane. All right, let's run over to our bed here. I feel like the days are going by faster now. Holy crap. I should take those 4 stacks of copper and get that so that I can have what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Jeez. Just a thing, guys. Just a thing and stuff. That's what I was talking about. What did I get? Do I have 2? 2. I don't think I want I don't know. Let's get that out of the way. I need to make some torches because I need to put some torches on those blocks because I think that it'll help the plants grow. So just make 64 and bite the bullet on that. Yeah, I'll fill this in pretty soon here. And then I'm going to shave, I think, this hill off. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Is I'm going to fill in this hole. I'm going to fill in that other hole or crack. And I'm going to shave this all off at some point. I mean, I really need to get my mending. So, all right, I got 4. That's what I was looking for. All right, so now what we're going to do is come over here. We're going to put torches on the opposite side of the, what do you call it? Jump over. Okay, cool. Oh, I can't wait till we have Death Strider too. All right, get me up there. Come on. All right, cool. So now what we can do is we can come off of this all the way. We can take this and we can go boop. Okay, boop. Okay, and then we can go up the ladder. And we can just start cutting trees down. Obviously, if we had efficiency 4 on our pickaxe, or 5, it would be way better, but, you know, whatever. We're not pickaxe, our axe. Okay, and you see, like, it's all going over there. We're not losing anything. Okay, go up 1, 2, and I think 3 is usually enough to get all the way to the top, yeah. Luckily, these don't grow super tall. You don't have to be careful. You got the water underneath you. This is a good one because it gave us the extra cluster of wood. Okay, and then we just go back down into the center here. And, I mean, the center is kind of, I don't know, we might have to put a source of water going the other way here. I don't know if this is going to work, though. This might fuck things up. Let's see what this does. No, because it's going to make it stagnant. It's not going to make it flow. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I probably should have just made it one-sided with all hoppers. Going into a chest coming out the side, which we can fix later. Like, it's not that big a deal. I just didn't want to waste the iron early on because I don't have it. Okay. I thought I had a bunch of hoppers. I could could just run it to one side and then I'm really limiting. Yeah, because this is only 8 wide. I could do that. Alright, either way. We need to have a way into our area here. So I'm thinking it doesn't, I don't know if we should waste a block like that. But it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna grab this, right? And then we're also gonna do, I want to make four stacks of that, right? Let's go to the stone cutter. What can we get out of this? So we can get the bricks too. And that. Let's make a stack of the bricks. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, let's make a stack of the bricks. What happens if I put wood in? Nothing. Okay. If I come over here, I can make that. So you can't do the stripped in here, which is super annoying. All right, so I think minimum we want a plain row of blocks. Get the fuck out of the way, bro. You'll die. I swear to everything, I'll end everything that you are. Oh, he's selling the mangrove thing, though. Ugh. Get out the way. Move. Go away. Alright, so. I always like to work from one corner to another. So we're, what are we? 64, so we're 35 by... I just want to make sure we're 35 by 35. So that'd be 30 right there. Yep, 35 by 35. Okay, so we know how big we are. Giggity. You're not going to see this row of blocks, so just pretend it's not here, because when we do our wall up, obviously it's, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to do a floor and a wall, so you won't see these blocks. Why am I wasting the good blocks? Because it's a thing. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. Lighting is going to be a pain in the butt. I need the white frog lights. I'm trying to make it bigger, like... I don't want to make it stripped, and I don't want to... If I do the latticing... Like, I would want to do big latticing. I don't know if that makes sense. George, I don't know why you're whining, but you can just eat all of a dick over there. How does that sound? No, stop it. I don't want to hear you. Nope. Go away. Be gone. I know it's terrible. It's terrible news. So if I do a cluster of 4, and then, hang on. What if we do, is this going to look weird? If we do a cluster of 4, I don't like that, it seems like a big chunk of that, doesn't it? If I do that, and then I do little clusters of 4 inside that. Is that too much gray? That's gonna be too much gray, I think. Okay. We could do the horse, the knight from, what do you call it? How would we do this? We do that, and then that. I don't want it to look like a fucking swastika when we're done, though. Hang on, that's not gonna work. George, cut it out. Go lay down before I zap you like Hassan. Go. Go lay down. You can wait a little bit. Okay. I wouldn't mind doing something like this one, but that's nuts. I mean, it's 35. Okay, hang on. So I wonder if I could have AI draw the pattern for me so I wouldn't have to. Is that like weird to try to have that happen? Like, I'm looking at a picture. You guys can't see it, but hold on. I have a plan. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see what this says. Go lay down now. You're being a butthead. Not what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. All right. Don't mind me. I want to see what this came up with. I'm super curious. Wait, can I not open it? Can I not open it? No, I should be able to open it. Oh, I'm literally opening like fucking 5 tabs. Don't mind me, guys. I didn't realize that it was doing that. X. Only want one open. Nope, only want one open. Oh my gosh. It's dying. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Shit. Open file. Okay. Hopefully it opens quicker this time since it already opened. It's opening in my editing software. Hang on. This is moderately entertaining. Pixel. Oh. I think mirror makes more sense. This thing's giving me like boatloads of options. I was just looking for something simple, and it's like, would you like it rotating like a mandala? No, I'm not gonna put a mandala in my floor. It's tempting as fuck. All right, let's do that. Let's see what this says. I'm just curious. All right, what do we got? I don't like that at all. They did terrible on. They did better on the first one than they did on the second one. Hang on, gotta go back in. Even out. Um, give me another of the pixel and one of the mandala. Oh my gosh. By the way, my typing is atrocious, and the fact that this shit can still figure it out is hilarious. You're gonna get booped. You're gonna get booped, George. Yeah, even the AI is like, what the fuck did you just write? All right, let's see what this one says. Open. Why is that so dark? I don't like how it's like, it's just filling the floor with one style, and it's not like, I mean, granted, I'm asking a lot of it, apparently. Let me say, hang on. Even out the color distribution for, and generate two more. All right. Let's see what it says now. I wrote it in English this time, so it hopefully won't take as long for it to figure out what's going on. Uh, is that not literally the same one? I think this thing is fucking with me. Gonna be honest with you. Uh, oh, you've reached your data analysis limit for the day. Suck a dick. Wow, that was all sorts of not useful. All right, so I'm just trying to think because I want this to be the center point. I'm thinking. Hang on, let me do this 10 blocks at a time, which I think I just did. Yeah, 10 blocks, and then 10 blocks, right? And then we want, I think, let's do So what if I did, hang on. I kind of am having, what if I made it bigger? I'm having an idea. Okay. I'm having an idea. So what if corners up, right? Strip it. We go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Corner. 1, 2, 3. 1. Corner. 1, 2, 3. Corner. Then we go, wait. That ended up bigger than I wanted it to actually be. That's too, wait, no, because we can, hang on. Because then we could maybe put in something like that and leave it not stripped. And then we could run that down corner-wise. Or do we leave this and replace this with this? Like that. Or do we do a mix of it? And do that like that. I don't think that's super bad. Here's the problem, though, is... Are we going to end up... Like, that should be... Oh, no, it's 2 after every one. Right, so it's 3. And then 3. Oh. And then 3. Am I retarded? I feel like I'm retarded. So 2. I am retarded, guys. Then we would want that. Okay. And then we want 2. So 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. We should have more, right? Yeah. And then let's move this right there. So we're all right. 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Why did that not come? Why is my 35 by 35 block not perfectly diagonal? Oh, wait, it is. It is. It is. Because I forgot that I did not put... Wait, is this going to line up perfectly? Oh, it is going to line up perfectly. Because we want 2 rows of this around the outside. I don't have enough of this in my inventory to do this, but that's fine. Because it's going to be a stack. It's going to be 4 stacks of this around the outside edge, which is fine. Okay. Ah, gross. No! Alright, based on time, we're probably only going to get a section of the floor done. But we have a starting point for the floor. So I don't actually feel super bad about that. Because progress is progress. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jellybean? Okay. So my thought is... This. This is the thought. Because now we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Corner. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Corner. 1, 2, 3. And then we can come off of this. 1, 2, 3. Corner. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a second. Did I fuck that one up? I did. Oh, I fucked it all up. Because if we're going to be able to repeat this... So, 1, 2, 3, corner. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's what we want to have happen. 1, 2, 3, corner. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We want 1, 2, 3, corner. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Beautiful. And then the last one, which I don't have inventory for. But, I mean, I don't hate it. Did I fuck this one up? Why does this one look bigger? Why does this one look bigger? Okay. Now, lighting in here is going to be different. Obviously. Wait, did I fuck up? I did. So how many? All right, so it doesn't actually fit in here perfectly. Gosh, guys, couldn't you have told me that? So we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait, though. We could build it from this corner and from that corner, and then we could run a separate line in a cross down the bottom, or down the middle. Right? I think that's doable. That's a doable option. I want to leave this in a place where it makes sense to me. You know what I mean? To pick up. Not that I would forget what I'm doing, but you know, that I wouldn't just come in and be like, oh, where exactly do I start and whatever. So like, my thought is this. Is if I start... Alright. 1, 2, 3, corner. Let's get rid of all these. And what's nice is we're going to be able to incorporate the green from the copper in pretty easily because the tuft looks right. Like it kind of has a little bit of green to it. Okay. Not what I was trying to do there, but okay. That wasn't even what I was looking at. Beautiful. So now if I'm mathing this out correctly, there should be a block in the middle. Which there appears to be a block in the middle. Right? And then what we're gonna do is maybe we'll get a different... Yeah, let's do that. I'm like, oh yeah. Alright, hang on. I do want to get one more of the fucking trees cut down. And I want to take this. We're gonna need a little bit extra. Alright, let's get the chiseled tuft. Right? And then let's do 2 stacks of that, because why not, right? Okay, beautiful. Let's go over here. Hope that we got enough saplings. If not, we gotta fix this farm up when we get back on too. Because they could have just flown into the center and then respawned. And that's exactly what they did. Minus the ones that I have. So, we definitely need to fix that. I mean, because we're going to lose a percentage to this. The block. You know what I mean? That's not what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, we should be pulling 8 saplings out of a tree. So, I think the smartest thing to do would be to knock the center out, maybe, of every tree that, as we're cutting it. Would that be the right thing to do? Like, so this way we know that these blocks aren't going to fall down onto the tree. Right? So we've got those. Yeah, I think that might be it. Because the rest will fall in the water. Which I'm an idiot on how I did this. Hang on. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely an idiot, guys. You know, every now and then you're supposed to tell me I'm an idiot and fix the problem. Just do it for me so that I don't have any issues, you know? Of course, it's going to be nighttime and I left my bed over. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Ugh. Okay, let's get this taken care of real quick. Okay, so do I have dirt on me? Annoying. Hang on. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Good news. Well, that went more than I actually had wanted it to, but that's fine. Okay. Cool. Let me pick these up. So annoying that I can't just crouch in the water. Alright, let's just make sure that this is going into the chest. Okay. Good, it is. Good, it is. Alright, so now we're still losing some. Alright, we got way more saplings this time, so I feel better about that. And I think we're going to have a better collection rate. And I'll build a little set of steps around this so it looks better later, but I'm not worried about it right now. I will take these, though, and this. Actually, some of these were probably in the chest now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's, yep, I'm already feeling better about that. Cool. All right, so... Ow. So I got 62 from that, which is fine, because that's just enough to finish off what I'm thinking. Right, so now, oh, also I'm being stupid because technically... Now, is it worthwhile? Probably not. What does this look like real quick? And then if I was to... I don't hate it. I don't hate that with the chiseled at all. I mean, not... pretty resource heavy, but... And eventually what we can do is we can switch the center spot out for a gray carpet or a moss carpet with, Alright, so now what I'm thinking is then let's just go from here. I hate that these aren't rotational, by the way. That is a huge W, or a huge loss. Like, why they would not make it so that these are dependent on the way you're placing them, like half the other blocks are. Because look at that cool design that I wanted, and instead I'm getting this. We might change that out for copper grates. Well, the center's going to have a fountain in it anyway, and this is going to be kind of cut out, but that's my thought. Because then we can just finish these sections in with 3x3 sections. I like it. I don't hate it. I don't hate this with these. So, and then get rid of that smooth block. We'll leave those on the outside. So that's the idea for the floor. Is we're just going to fill this in the rest of the way. And then when we get to a point where we have the white frog lanterns, we'll put those in the centers there, and this will be plenty lit up in here. Let's go take a look from above. Because that's, like, keep in mind we're going to have a clear building, clear-ish building. Oh, yeah. Actually, I don't hate that, honestly. You know what we should do? Hang on. Before I hop off, I want to take that. Go over here. What do we come up with if we put that in there? Nothing. What do we come up with if we put the polished in there? Do we get more block options? We do not. Sad face. Do I have block options in here with the andesite? No. How different is the andesite from... Oh, very much different. Very much different. Okay. But it's not that it doesn't go... It goes well with that. So we might have to do andesite with the walls. Nah, that just doesn't feng shui well enough. But I don't hate it. And that's what we're gonna hop off, and we're gonna just hop off staring at this because we finally started.